everybody, and welcome back to the MUMKEY and BIGS, the show, the podcast. The boy is me, the simian monkey.
12 years a slave.
12 years of BIGS. BIGS, have
Boyhood.
you been big for 12 years?
Have I been what?
Have you been big for 12 years? Could we do a BIGS Hood movie where you played 12 years of yourself getting bigger and bigger? Yeah. At what point does it get smaller?
I'll just wear like one of those, what are they called, corsets or whatever, and squeeze myself down to small BIGS again.
Yeah, like the women used to wear what in the 1860s? So I guess we could ask your mom if you could borrow the one she wore to prom. Hey, speaking of unfunny, horrible sounds, you want to hear some voicemails, BIGS?
Yeah.
No. You know what? Every episode of this show has been introed by the Price is Right theme song. BIGS, we should play the new intro. We both heard this. Some guy remixed the Price is Right theme song. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I actually genuinely liked it. I was just laughing the whole time.
Take a watch together. So, BIGS, what do you think of the remix? You like this song better than the original?
I don't. The video to go along with it.
I'm sure they can see it. I'm sure the video is so good. I'm sure I'll waste my precious time plugging it in for 39 whole seconds. Wow, this better be the worst episode we've ever had, because most people have already clicked off of it by this point. So, like, why would we put in any effort for the next 58 minutes when everybody already left?
We got to put in effort for that 40 cents we're earning.
If we made that song, that remix, the actual intro to every episode, would people just stop watching it entirely? Would it be the end?
Well, the question is, are we going to make the entire song the intro? So they're gonna have to wait a minute. They're gonna have to wait a full minute to get into the actual podcast.
I mean, that's why they have, I guess, the plus 30 seconds button, or you can tap on YouTube a bunch of times to skip ahead as many seconds as you want. I'm sure that would get utilized a lot, and most people would be upset. Even when I'm watching One Piece, and don't worry, we won't talk a whole lot about One Piece, and I'll tell you why. Even One Piece, I have to skip 4.5 minutes in every single episode because it's a 3-minute long theme song. BIGS tried to take a sip of water, choked laughing. I'm not kidding.
3 whole minutes.
Because they have to stretch every single anime episode out as much as possible because there's not enough source material yet. The manga is not that long compared to the anime. So it'll be a 21-minute episode because then there's 9 minutes of commercials. But the first 4 minutes is 3 minutes of theme song, 1.5 minutes of telling you what happened in the previous episode, about 15 minutes of kind of slow content, and then the last 2 minutes is like giving you a preview for the next episode. So every single week you get 15 minutes of slowly paced canon content.
Wow.
Yeah.
As far as I see the opening being a minute long, it's one less minute we have to suffer through to get to an hour. So you know what? I think it might be worth it.
But me editing in an intro every episode, we wouldn't see that on our 1 hour timer that we go by.
Oh no!
So you would never know. It would just be a 1 hour, 1 minute show.
We'll just film until 59 minutes.
But you know the rule. There's a lock on my door. The mechanism won't unlock until the timer hits 1 hour. And if you try to open it, the room fills with poisonous gas.
No, if we stop it at 59, it just stays locked. You have to start over.
Oh no, you have to do another episode. You have to do
Another
a bonus
hour.
episode for Patreon. So don't get greedy, because fuck those Patreon-y fucks. What are they gonna do? Oh, Biggs just lost all his Patreon support over at patreon.com/Bigsington. You better go snatch that real quick before somebody hears this. Because you have like 3 days, because somebody's going to go buy that and some retard's going to donate to it thinking it's you. So you better go snag that shit ASAP.
I don't even know what my actual Patreon is.
Uh-oh. Well, you better snag
the Discord
Bigsington.
talked me into making one, and I did, and I got one person on there, and I'm like,
boy.
all right.
Hey, speaking of the Biggs Donnie Darko fan Discord channel, I think some of those people might have sent in some voicemails. So let's just randomly click through some submissions that people sent in based on our prompting of the previous episode, where we said, you know, keep your voicemail. We gave advice, Biggs. Do you remember any of the advice we gave on how to give a good voicemail? Maybe keep the ums out of it, keep it funny, keep it short.
Yeah, what did I say?
You're just practicing what not to do. You're leading by example. Well, Biggs, I think as we listen to each one of these, and since we're going to listen to them sort of randomly since it's the first time out, we can maybe think of it as a game where we're the judges, sort of a Simon Cowell and a Randy partnership. Which,
you're Randy, right?
You know it, dog.
It only makes sense, you know, since you're a monkey.
No, I'm a dog. What are you talking about? Anyway, whatever the fuck. Let's just listen to some of these, and then we'll say if that's one we would pick, or if that person should reevaluate their life choices. Here's one titled "I Fucked It All Up" by Ben. Seems like he already lacks confidence in his voicemail.
Oh fuck! Corona hit me hard here in Sweden. We're totally fucked. But anyways, yes, Swedish fanbase here. Not female, I know. Very shocking. Anyways, did Bigs win that fucking competition back in the Spiral days about getting less fat or something like that? As I remember, fucking Prime. Fuck, swore, fuck, shit, Christians.
So I guess we have two things to discuss. One, that was not a quality voicemail. If you fuck it up on your first try, don't send it to us titled "I fucked it all up." Just maybe try again. It'll cost you about 20 seconds of your life, and instead you wasted about 30 seconds of the lives of thousands of people because of your laziness.
So you guys obviously wouldn't know, but the first part I missed because I couldn't hear it.
Oh, he didn't say anything of substance until the very end.
He said something fan base.
He spent 20 seconds just mumbling about being Swedish and saying Then he asked the question, which should have been the very beginning of the voicemail, by the way, was just like the question. You can say, "Hey, I'm PewDiePie from Sweden," and then ask the question. Don't go 20 fucking seconds. But the question, Biggs, did you win that contest at work? For those of you who don't remember or maybe didn't see, during Spyro, we talked about Biggs was in a weight loss competition with his coworkers, and the winner was going to get, I think, some sort of Ford Raptor, some sort of heavy machinery.
There's three of us, and we both put 150 into a pot, and whoever wins gets all the money.
So there's three of us, and you both put 100. Okay, interesting.
You know what I meant.
We all three of you did?
Yes.
Okay, I was going to say, if you're going to account for three large men, you shouldn't reduce the number. If anything, it should be increased.
So there's good and bad. The bad news is all the weight I lost initially, I gained back
on the cruise. Yeah. You didn't even have soda on the cruise. What did you fucking eat?
The good thing is, though, well, not the good part of the good and bad. The good part of the bad thing is the last 2 weeks I've lost like 20 pounds, probably from just stress, I guess.
Oh, no.
So I'm down another 20. The good news is
stressed out because your parents have coronavirus and it looks like they're going to be okay You're
No,
like, oh no, please just let him die. Please don't let
they
him
might
I
be
need
okay.
I need that I need that life insurance
yeah,
policy.
I'm really hoping they do pass because then I get their '66 Oldsmobile.
Would it be illegal? Because we know it would be possible, and we know it would be immoral, but would it be legal for us to get one of your elderly grandparents infected by like coughing on their shit? You saw the movie Parasite, right?
No,
Well, there's
I
like
didn't see it.
they're trying to get the maid out of the picture, and she's allergic to some sort of fruit, so they're like the girls are like scratching the fruit with their fingernails and then flicking it like at her as they're passing by. So we gotta do the same sort of thing to get one of your grandparents infected. Then they die because they can't fucking breathe. And then how much money do we make?
Zero, because I am 100% not in my grandma's will.
First of all, either you fuck your grandma to get in her good graces. One, two, you become a good grandson, so she puts you.
Oh,
in the will.
definitely not.
That's
that.
even less likely than fucking. Okay.
No, that's not what I said. No, there's an
our
option
number
C.
3. She's old and senile at this point. Maybe while she's sick and the rest of the family doesn't even know, we just change her will so that we get the trailer. And then we have 2 trailers in the trailer park, and we can grow a trailer park kingdom, my friend. If we got a trailer park full of all YouTubers, every single trailer, Jake Paul style, how are they going to cook us out? The neighbors can't complain. They're fucking having Jake Paul parties at their trailer too. Media comes in, we're all jumping up on the vans like, hell yeah, this is as big as our house, baby. Hell yeah. Woo!
So
Jake Paul.
The good news.
Or is that Logan Paul? Which one is it? Do they both jump on fans?
Sure. The good news is
are you
both
a
of my
Paul
coworkers
brother?
fucked up even more than I did.
Okay.
And they didn't even go on a cruise.
Wait, so they gained weight as well?
Yes. So it's still looking pretty good for me. I still got like 3 weeks. A couple weeks ago, I started going back to the gym. It was going real great. And then our governor, Kim Reynolds, decided, we're going to close the gyms. Because you know what? Fuck you, Biggs. That's why.
Biggs, she's doing it for your protection.
No.
If you get coronavirus...
The worst case scenario out of all this is I get sick and I die. That's the worst case. That's like...
Wouldn't you rather die than exercise? I would.
I could do both at the same time. I could die from exercise.
Why would you want to do that? Wouldn't you rather die doing something fun like not exercising?
No, because then... You're right. I could just...
So when does this contest end? When do we find out what you're going to do with the $150 bucks?
In 3 weeks. It's like the...
3 weeks?
Yeah, it's 3 weeks from now.
So what, on 420? You guys going to smoke up to celebrate?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go to the next voicemail, I guess.
So the answer to that is inconclusive so far.
Okay. I'm sure we'll remember a month from now.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one called Epic Message for MUMKEY and BIGS.
Hello, MUMKEY and BIGS. I am Heartsy Protsy. At least that's my online name. I am recording this after the release of the recent podcast episode, in which you asked people to send in audio clips for you to play in the next episode.
I would assume so.
And I apologize for the quality of the microphone I am using currently.
Biggs, I want to make fun of this guy, but by the sound of his voice, I feel like this might be one of those like crippled Twitter accounts where it's like I'm Epic Suede Crip Man, and there's like, have you seen any of these?
No.
Everybody wants to be the next Ricky Berwick, so there's like it's like an armada, a whole army of these fucking like crippled comedians on Twitter. And they're all funny. I got no problem with them. I just think it's an interesting subgroup of human. And this guy kind of sounds like
Are you
one.
calling them subhumans?
No, a subgroup of human.
If you take out group, it's just subhumans.
If you take out words, sentences certainly do change their meanings, Biggs. I guess welcome to first
Monkey
grade
is
sentence linguistics.
Hashtag canceled.
Whoa! We got to get you following some of these Crips. They're pretty funny.
But I'm a blood.
They're loving seeing the well-bodied people
But I'm a
suffering
blood.
from coronavirus. They're really excited.
Biggs starts with a B, so I'm a blood. I'm not Kiggs.
You see, I found this in a dumpster behind Arby's.
Okay,
And-
okay.
Something I found.
I just remembered who this sounds like. Did I ever? I know.
Just think about what you're about to say. Is it going to be mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course it's gonna be mean. Some people who followed some of my weirder Twitch shenanigans in the last year and a half might remember this. But did I ever show you, Biggs, the Xanderbrow, the guy who was inspired by the Rich Alvarez Super Mario videos and made his parody videos of Mario?
No.
He was like a parody of Rich Alvarez. Well, the main guy, and God bless him, I love his content. I've watched his content on stream before. I'm thinking about doing a video reviewing some of his content. I really do appreciate it and enjoy it. But the guy talks almost identically to our voicemail sender. I will play you a clip right after this voicemail, and everybody listening can decide if I'm correct in my diagnosis of these voices sounding alike. Okay, here we go.
While dumpster diving, it's pretty okay. I have nothing to talk about, so
God
I'm
damn
just gonna
it!
ask you two a simple question. What is your favorite type of candy? Me personally, my favorite type of candy is Tropical Starburst. They are pretty good. And I guess I also want to say something else to Blaze the Cat.
Uh-oh.
He
Go get
is
him.
my favorite member of the MUMKEY cinematic universe. Well, that's all I had to say. But before I log off, before I say goodbye, I am going to say a really edgy joke because I'm edgy and it's how I roll. So, you ever heard of the Holocaust? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Also, you guys are a bunch of faggots, bye.
Hey, Biggs, you ever hear of the Holocaust?
Yeah.
I heard it was a hollow cost for humanity. Hey, you want to hear?
That one's a real thinker.
We got to see if this guy sounds like this other guy. Okay, gonna bust out the old keyboard and spokespeople. Here we go. YouTube. No. Okay, Xander Rap. Put on your headphones, folks. Okay, remember how that guy sounded.
They're going to tell me. I was like, I already have them on. You can see they're on my head.
Everybody listening to this already has their headphones. I assume. Okay, here's a video of him reading comments. I'm going to play part of the voicemail again, so prepare your eardrums. Here's part of the voicemail.
What is your favorite type of candy?
Okay, now here is Xanderbrow, one of my favorite YouTubers.
Isolation. Well, I might as well do another one of these.
Oh, wow.
Does this sound like him?
Yeah.
Okay, gotta skip ahead.
I think so, because he had facial hair, but it was the first I've seen shaved
Really
and
close, actually.
Yeah, I know, right? Right? It's not crazy, right?
with his hair, the floof gone. So, yeah. And that was
Society.
No, wrong one. Wrong voicemail. No, play. Well, fuck. Okay, you guys get my. You guys are gonna catch my cold. That's a JonTron joke. You remember that one? Remember when JonTron said, "If you catch my cold," and then he sneezed? You didn't think? Uh-oh. Ha, 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 ha. Wait, no, they don't know that yet. Never mind.
No.
Oh, I guess that's part of something I wanted to do. It's called a tease, the new show, but we're not going to spoil what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Biggs and I have been working day in and day out
Feverishly working.
for months. Biggs basically moved into my house and so that we could work on this project for this channel. It's not even for the main channel. For this Mumkey and Biggs channel, 24/7. A show that will have multiple episodes, seasons,
hours and hours of work. Like, we didn't even have time to eat while we made this.
Oh no, I was starving throughout the entire production.
And literally, there's drinks in the fridge, and I didn't even take a drink. I don't know why I did that. I'm like really dehydrated now.
Yeah, I've got to get better drinks because I don't think you were very happy with the drinks I provided during the shoot.
Yeah, I think they gave me like a disease of some kind.
Yeah. Well, hey everybody, it starts on Saturday. If this comes out on Monday, Saturday. If this comes out on Monday, which it does, then this coming Saturday.
This comes out on Monday. If it does, which it does. Wait, what?
I don't know how the world works, man. I might die of corona before this gets uploaded, and then you'll upload it in like 3 weeks. We all know how your work ethic is. This shit will get uploaded in 2 months if you're in charge.
Whoa, what's that supposed to mean,
hey,
MUMKEY?
look forward. We've got the first 4 episodes uploaded and ready to release weekly. And if you guys like the show, let us know in the comments. Personally, I think each episode is funnier than the last. So if you have mixed feelings early on, just give it a second chance. I think it gets better and better as we find our groove. And
the emperors?
We will become emperors. Our new clothes will make us look naked.
Are we going to find our new groove?
And we will have sex because the emperor's new clothes is that he was naked. Do you understand that metaphor, that whole story about how the emperor was naked, but everybody was like, oh yeah, his clothes look great because he's taking a long sip of water. Not gonna
so anyways,
attempt to reply.
Back to the messages. I actually know.
I hope you guys enjoy the new show. Let us know in the comments.
I actually know who sent that one. Heartsy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from the Discord.
Is he cute?
He's a cool dude.
Is he cute?
I haven't seen him, but I assume
you should take a look. Okay, here's one from Souvenir Rainbow.
I'm a Chad.
Reindeer.
Sent
Souvenir
from my
deer.
iPhone.
Why did I say reindeer?
Here. Can I? Hey, MUMKEY. Hey, Biggs.
I think he might be
I've just gotten
jerking
into your
off.
household, and yeah, I've stolen all of your hand sanitizer and your wipes. So too bad for you guys, but I've got all of your supplies that you've gathered up for this pandemic, for this whole virus thingy. So too bad for you guys. Too bad for you simps. Sorry, just dropped the S word. But yeah, also, you know what I'm gonna do with the hand sanitizer and these wipes I just got from your household? I'm gonna sell them on eBay for $7,000 because, yes, I just gotta do that.
Okay, Biggs. Let's go into game show mode. You're the judge. You're Simon Cowell.
Hold on, we didn't hear the theme song yet.
To
You gotta do the theme song for the game show.
what is the name of this game show? If we're doing an American Idol based parody, what Monkey Idol?
Vokaru has talent.
Okay.
Or Vokaru's
Okay. So
got
what's the
talent.
theme song?
The same theme song that you always sing, no matter what.
No matter what, we're in this
Okay,
together. No matter what, we're best friends forever.
Okay, Google. Okay,
Do
Google.
you know what that song is from?
Is it
Do you know what that song is from?
possible to
Do you know what
drown
that song is
yourself
from? Do you know
with
what that
a
song is
bottle of
from?
water?
Do you know what that song is from? Do you know what that song? Oh my God, he's stuck in the water. Oh God, he's gargling it. He's trying it. Oh, he's drowning. Oh, he's dead. Oh no.
You
Bitch,
can, in
no!
fact, drown with the water bottle. You just have to have enough willpower to kill
Do you
yourself.
know what the no matter? Because somebody
I-
commented about this, and I was gonna read it later on. Do you know what that song is from?
No,
Do you really not know?
I really don't know.
Do you want to hear
I
it?
don't think I want to know.
No, it's from the English dub of the first season of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Oh my god.
When Yugi and Joey duel each other in Duelist Kingdom, and they turn the duel into a fucking montage instead of the actual duel. It's just a montage of the monsters fighting, while a fucking English language fucking wannabe like Christian rock group performs a song that goes, "No matter what, we're in this together," while they're just fucking playing a card game. You want to watch the scene?
No.
It's been you and me hanging out playing games. Didn't ever think it would get this hard.
Let's go on to the next message.
You're not a fan.
No, I'm not.
Wait, no. I thought we had to review this this voicemail. Clearly, this guy improvised. He did not plan what he was going to say. It's 50 seconds long. I think he had 10 seconds of planning. He's clearly not an improv expert. This voicemail I would not have sent in. Maybe he shouldn't send one in ever again. What do you think, Simon?
Oh, that was absolutely appalling. The worst I've heard all day.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
I feel the same way, dog.
Well, you called me a dog for man. Wait, Simon turned a different color.
I review your awful taste in chips. Oh, I'm interested. Is this going to be about the spicy pickle chips?
No, it's going to be a challenge, I bet.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh.
4.5 minute long voicemail! What? Oh my god. I'm not listening to this whole fucking thing.
He's going to take a potato chip and eat it.
We
I'm trying
said
this new
to make them like 30
pickle chips
seconds,
you
right?
guys were talking about.
Yeah.
It may taste really bad.
I mean, they kind of do taste like shit.
Yeah.
But I like
Like,
them.
it tastes really awful.
Yeah, I like shitty things. Why do you think I hang out with Biggs? Oh, Biggs got a sad face. Now he's pretending not to laugh. He's pretending it doesn't hurt his feelings. He doesn't know how to react. That will be the funniest, so he's just doing everything.
No.
This guy's just fucking eating chips for 4 minutes.
It was supposed to be me being sad, but then realizing all the memories, like, it really
Memories
is.
of what?
It's because I'm shit. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Whoa. Okay, let's take that voicemail. I mean, it's 4.5 minutes of him eating chips, so I guess that's the best voicemail of the day so far. What do you think, Biggs?
I mean, it made me hungry. I haven't eaten in 2 weeks, so.
What? We just ate an hour
No,
ago.
while we were working on the show. Leave it. Wait. How do you, of all persons, not know the continuity of a joke?
Biggs, we got some text
Don't-
comments on the last episode.
Why would you cut me off?
Blue Flame says, "Hey Mumkey, could you bring back one of your old throwback themes? It's from your Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Let's Play, where
I
you
literally
play
read this.
no
yeah.
matter what, and it was the greatest thing ever." Yeah, we
No.
covered that. Why did this guy comment that when we just talked about that like 2 minutes ago?
Because he's an idiot.
This guy's a fucking moron. We literally just covered that.
I told you, the live feed is always so dumb.
These
they say the
people
dumbest
have
things.
no idea what they're talking about. Biggs, remember last week when you said, "Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes I touch Blaze's belly and suddenly he wants to attack me." You remember that one? Some guy thinks I think this might be your alt account because it's called Not a Fat White Kid. Technically, that could be you.
Yeah, I read through these like half an hour ago.
You are not a fat
So,
white kid.
Just read it. Because I already know what it says, but the audience doesn't.
Cats don't like to when you touch their stomach. I don't think Blaze was playing.
What?
I think he was telling Biggs to fuck off.
What?
I used to have a cat and it did the same thing whenever I touched its
He
stomach.
used to have a cat. He's an expert.
It's not like a dog where they have an orgasm. Cats fucking hate that shit.
Dude, he's literally an expert. He knows Blaze better than I do.
Yeah, it's really a cat-to-cat thing. Some of them don't mind it. And Blaze, I don't think he really gets aggressive in an angry way. He's obviously in a playful little kitten mode.
No, dude. He said he's not playing.
Not a fat white kid said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so that means...
Blaze hates us.
No, he hates you for touching his belly, I think is what he's trying to
So,
say.
I don't remember if I said it last week, but I'll say it now. Blaze allows certain parts of his belly to be touched, but there's like a minefield of spots where he does not let you touch.
It sounds like you agree with not a fat white kid.
But
They
he
hate
does
that
like
shit.
his belly being touched.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, so Biggs, you know how from time to time on this show I'll talk about One Piece for about 5 minutes?
Are you going to right now?
The fans want to discuss my discussions.
Uh-oh.
It turns out most of the fan base really loves the parts of the podcast when I talk about One Piece.
Oh, dude, you should do a separate podcast for One Piece.
So Hero Hammer Studios says I was fired because of the coronavirus, so thanks for talking about One Piece. It definitely doesn't make me want to kill myself. See, he really appreciates it.
Well, that's good that someone does.
That guy was going to kill himself, but because I talk about One Piece, he doesn't want to kill himself now, very specifically.
Well,
And that was his intention with the text.
I
of
mean,
the
you're
comment.
helping the fans, but on the other hand, you're making your co-host want to kill himself. So,
Do you want to hear the top most upvoted comment in the comment section?
sure.
Oh, a new MUMKEY and BIGS podcast. Quote, I've been watching One Piece. Clicks off. That was the most upvoted. The most people agreed with that one.
They agree with me. I was sad at first, but then I realized I have an uprising on my side.
What about this? Emerald Warriors, the same guy who I think was just eating the chips. Was that the same fucking guy? Yeah, the same guy who just ate chips wrote this comment. MUMKEY, remember when Luffy shows the woman from Amazon Lily his treasure and his balls start glowing and flashing light and the girls tried getting him to dismember his genitals? Makes me wonder how Nami would react. Biggs, do you think that scene actually happened in One Piece when they wanted to see his treasure and try to dismember his genitals?
Probably.
It did happen.
Okay.
It did happen. But folks, I'm very excited to announce that as of this episode, I am officially retiring the One Piece segment, people!
Oh, thank God.
Whoa!
Okay, we
Do you
have
wanna-
to talk about we have to talk
Okay.
about something else real quick.
What?
Before
Okay.
we came in here to record,
Okay.
I was on the couch. We now have an Elite Gamer setup. 2 TVs, one for gaming, one for movies. I was watching, you guessed it, Donnie Darko. And this fool turns around and tells me, you know, Biggs, if instead of watching Donnie Darko all the time, you could watch One Piece instead and you would be caught up by now. What kind of ludicrous idea was that?
Well, the fact is, you watch the entirety of Donnie Darko every single day of your life. So I was just saying you could dedicate that near 2 hours a day.
But he said I could
to watching anything else. And One Piece was one example of things that you could be caught up on.
Okay.
If you did not watch Donnie Darko
But
every
why
single
would
day.
I want to watch a garbage anime?
Well, you wouldn't know it's garbage until you try it, but you haven't even tried anything else because you just watched Donnie Darko.
Okay.
So try different things.
If you pick up a piece of food and you take a bite and it's the best thing you've ever had in your life, and every single time you take another bite, it's the best thing you've ever eaten every single time, would you want to try anything else ever again?
That's how people describe being on heroin and meth. Those are horribly dangerous, self-destructive addictions.
That I'm a very addictive person, all right?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying try something else, because your addiction to Donnie Darko is almost as bad, if not worse, than meth or heroin. It's and you don't even know it's a problem is the thing. You think it's normal and healthy and that everything's fine.
No.
So many people have brought this up to you, but you think it's just a coincidence. Nobody's really paying that much attention to your life. Could they be?
But
no,
it's
of
just
course
a
not.
quirky joke.
No, it's not. It's
But-
not. I really walk in
Why
and
are
you're
you
watching
attacking
it
me
over
on the
and
show
over
in front of
again.
all the fans?
You know, I think you really need some help, buddy. And that's, I wanted to do it here with our thousands of fans.
This is
watching.
not a good plan.
You have a Donnie Darko Discord server, and these people are reinforcing this negative behavior. I think is really unhealthy, and that everybody in your Discord should petition that they change the theme of the Discord to be about anything other than
But we
Donnie
already
Darko.
changed the theme.
Good.
It's no longer the official Donnie Darko whatever group. It's literally just the Bigsington Discord now.
Well, then there you go. One step. That's one step.
But we still
towards sobriety.
Okay, just because I have breakdowns and I watch Donnie Darko and I've had major depressive episodes recently and watched it almost every day, that has nothing to do with how good of a movie it is.
There are lots of heartbreak romance animes that you could binge watch, and just like with BoJack, you binged BoJack and you enjoyed that.
We don't need to bring BoJack up again. Why are you attacking
I'm
me?
just saying, you enjoyed binging BoJack. Maybe binge anything other than Donnie Darko. Should we move on to the next? Oh, I got more comments. And no, I forgot to finish One Piece. You fucking dickhead. The reason why I don't need to talk about One Piece on this podcast anymore is because my favorite One Piece podcast, the One Piece Virgin, a show I listen to week, hosted by, among other
Isn't
people.
that me, though? I've never watched it, so I would be a One Piece virgin.
Nux Taku, Animac, Briggs.
Biggs?
Briggs and
Biggs.
Nux, not Biggs. All these fucking names are so similar.
Briggs.
Anyway, long story short, I was on their most recent episode discussing the Tony Chopper arc, the Drum Island arc of One Piece.
Oh, yes. Give us a recap, please.
Okay, so how it happened was... No, I'm just kidding. So,
Oh,
but now that I've actually appeared on a very popular and successful One Piece podcast, and I'll probably appear on future episodes of that, I can let my One Piece steam out in that setting. And here on this show, we can talk about, I guess, rejection and... all the things that we both can.
Oh no!
I mean that we all can relate to.
You don't say both.
Okay,
Oh,
Biggs,
man.
we have one very important thing we need to do today.
All right.
Biggs, I'm hoping that towards the end of April we will be filming the Wheel of Cursed Meals 2. We have a whole bunch of things set in motion that we might have no choice but to record it on a certain weekend. And we have to come up with, how many do we have on the wheels? 16?
16.
We need to come up with, cement for sure, the 16 items we're going to have on there, because we need to literally construct or paint or whatever the new rendition of the wheel. So Biggs is writing on our tattered up list.
That we lost, actually.
I always knew what this list was.
Oh, we lost the first one.
Yeah, but we've always had this one. Okay. So Stick of Butter is the first one. I think that's an easy yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put a check mark. No, we'll put a one next to it.
With all the closings of stores and things not being able to ship through Amazon unless it's essential,
Right.
it's going to be hard to get some of this.
Right, that's why I'm saying we have to do this right now, because if I need to order some fancy fucking spicy chocolate again, I need to make sure, oh, is it going to get here in 3 weeks, or do we need to put something else on the wheel, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we could always find it on sites that are not Amazon, because other sites are still sending stuff.
But is anything going to ship that fast? I don't know. Let's go through the list. Rice Krispie box, eating the raw cardboard box, easy. That's going on for sure. Number 2. That's a classic meme. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good.
A whole bottle of ZZZ Quilt, very controversial pick. Lots of people in the comments saying don't do it, it's dangerous, it's deadly. That makes me want to do it more. Biggs, what do you think?
I also thought of another fun idea, maybe.
Okay.
If we decide not to put that on there, what we could do is if you spin something and you choose not to do it, you have to do a shot of ZZZ Quill.
A shot's not going to do anything to you.
You're supposed to only do like a little part of a cup, like the little cup
You're
on
supposed
top.
to do a whole medicine cup.
Okay, well,
It's either the whole bottle or it's
Then we'll get
nothing.
Benadryl. Benadryl will mess you up.
No, what's wrong with the ZZZ Quill? Nothing. We've looked it up. The chemicals.
I was
or
trying to
whatever's in
be
there.
quirky and fun, all right?
Oh
I thought
my!
it would be
What
fun.
did I teach? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Okay. Opponent's choice. Easy. Number 4. Cold pocket. A frozen hot pocket. What do you think?
Frozen, I thought we decided on like fridge temp. Like you just leave it in the fridge until it defrosts and you eat it cold.
Somebody said something about cooking it to some extent in the microwave to make it really soggy and gross, but still cold on the inside. I don't remember what exactly though.
That's like a minute. Like
Or just like defrosting it, maybe.
Oh yeah, defrosting would be gross.
Should we do because that'd still be a cold pocket, and we can still
Yeah.
get the pun on the wheel.
Yeah.
And I guess whoever the chef is, we could test it out, and if they decide it's too warm, we could just scrap that and film again.
Defrosting doesn't heat really. It just
Well, I'm just saying if we fuck it up, I got a lot of Hot Pockets left over in the freezer that we can just experiment with. So
all right.
we'll put that as number 5. Capitalism Stew, super easy. 6. Mold milk. We have that milk in the fridge. I can just leave it in there, and then it'll be 3 weeks old by the time we film.
Great.
So is that a yes?
Hey, yeah, I guess.
Okay, Tarantula is easy. We still have that.
Expired.
No, it's not expired yet. If we don't do it this time, I think it'll be expired by the time we do Wheel 3.
Well, then that'll be even better.
I don't know why a tarantula, though, comes with like a Best Buy date to eat it.
Because
it
it
seems
would
like it
probably-
would never be good to eat in the first place.
Well, I mean, it's protein, but at some point it's going to start decomposing.
But it's already gross. Like, in its nicest form, it's still gross to eat. So what is the old version of it taste like? Is it more crunchy or less crunchy? I don't know which is
Probably
more
would turn
gross.
to powder in your mouth.
That might be better than fucking crunching up I don't know. I don't care. Cat food is easy. I was thinking to spice up the cat food, maybe to get like a spicy bowl of ramen and then mix it in with wet cat food. So then it's spicy ramen mixed with wet cat food.
So why not just open a can of cat food and put like that really hot sauce you have in it?
Because I think it's funny if it's in a spicy ramen, but we could just add hot sauce to cat food if you want.
I mean, if you have terrible hot sauces in there, so I'm sure we can find one disgustingly hot one.
I've got the one that Asperger did a fucking shot of and was almost hospitalized over. Like, I'll just fucking pour that in some cat food and then it's GG no re.
All right.
For whoever
So,
lands on that shit.
right, spicy cat food then.
Can we think of a funny pun? Cat on a hot tin roof.
Catastrophic food.
Catastrophic meltdown in your mouth.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, that'll fit really well on the wheel. Catastrophic meltdown.
Oh man, I have to paint that.
You could just put cat melt.
Okay.
Cat melt, catastrophic meltdown.
That really just sounds like we're killing a cat and putting it into a sourdough sandwich.
But the people who are not hashtag real fans, all the hashtag fake fans, when we post, the teaser picture of the wheel on Twitter and they see cat melt, they'll be like, what the fuck is cat melt? Well, they melted a cat and they eat it, what? But then all the real OG fans will be like, we know that's catastrophic meltdown because we're not hashtag fake fans. Hashtag fake fan. So, cat melt. Okay.
Cat melt.
Cat melt. Pick 3 blender, classic. Going on. Vanilla shot, classic. We already have it. Cold hot wings. Uncooked chicken wings. Just right out of the freezer, but you put hot sauce on them. I think it's a good idea.
It's a good way to get salmonella, but sure.
Okay. Hey, if you're on board.
I mean, we're going to be chugging ZZZ Quill, so why not?
So that's number 12. We need 4 more. Biggs just wrote down... Oh, no, I think this is my handwriting.
Yeah, those two are yours.
Okay, raw onion and vinegar shake. I think that might have been a recommendation from a comment. But we have a blender, and it wouldn't be that hard to get raw onion and vinegar. But
yeah, I don't know if that would be that bad.
No.
It might be weird, but I personally don't mind the taste of vinegar. like even straight.
Yeah.
Because I think I was giving it too much as a kid as a punishment, and I think I just got used to it.
What did you get punished for that your mom gave you vinegar?
It wasn't my mom. It was at daycare.
It was the Polish nurse.
It was at daycare.
Your daycare
There
would,
was-
would give you a physical punishment like that.
Yeah, there was a kid that would.
Did your mom pay extra to like, hey, beat my child? I hate this kid.
No, it was a different time where that stuff was fine. So
What do you think? You're a boomer now? I guess compared to our fan base, we learned half
Yeah.
of them we're boomers to half of them.
I mean, to most young kids, these young kids these days,
Yeah.
getting yelled at
with
is
their
abuse.
TikToks and their Snapchats.
But no, there was a kid at the daycare that taught me bad words, and I would say them a lot. And
Whoa!
I would get given vinegar so many times that I think I might have started saying them on purpose because it was good.
They gave you vinegar because you were saying ven something.
I don't get it.
Were you saying the N word at daycare?
Probably.
Wow.
They were pretty negligent.
Yeah, I don't know about this raw onion and vinegar shake.
I don't think it's...
The next one on this list is also controversial. Crayon. We just all witnessed Crayon Boy from Mall of America. I think that's his name now. Crayon Boy.
I think Pepsi Man was his handle, but Crayon Man is better.
Crayon Boy.
Or boy, yeah.
He ate a crayon, so we don't really need to now, right? It's been done in our content.
We could buy like a 24 pack of crayons and you have to eat the whole box.
That's funny. That's really funny. At least like a 12 pack, like whatever the smallest one.
you
That's funny.
You even have to eat the cardboard box
Okay,
it comes
so
in.
crayon box, that's great to put on the wheel if we can't think of like eat the rainbow or some stupid fucking shit.
Yeah.
Could just put rainbow on it and you're like, oh, what's rainbow? Oh, you gotta eat every fucking crayon of the rainbow, bitch.
we get
Your teeth are gonna look like the rainbow when we're done.
we gotta get a thing of Skittles and cut out the label and put it on the crayons because it tastes the rainbow.
If you want to do arts and crafts, Biggs, go for it. The most effort I'm gonna put into is showing up. Biggs has corona.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So that is 13. We need 3 more. Bacon flavored lube. Oh.
So I've heard this is recommended to me, by the way, but
In real life or like for this show?
for the show.
Oh, okay.
So I've heard bad things about flavored lube, that it's actually just awful.
I would imagine so.
But then-
I heard that it
then-
tastes like dick.
That was actually pretty good. But no. But then on top of that, I heard the bacon one
It's
in particular.
4:10 in the morning.
is
Let me
awful.
have that joke. It's 4:10 in the morning.
I gave
Let
you a
me
high
have that joke.
five.
Well, let me have that joke.
Yes,
Give your
we
ass
get
a poke
it. Flavored
with
lube tastes like you, all right? We get it.
Okay, so bacon flavored lube. How much? We're taking a shot of this shit or
No,
what?
we're drinking the whole bottle.
That's too much.
They're not that big. They're like this big.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and for the people that can't see what I'm doing, it's like maybe a 3-inch tall
He's
bottle.
showing like how big his dick would be if he was holding his hands together. 3-4 inches max.
from the wall.
To
the other
when
wall.
he's standing with his
no,
nose
no.
to the wall.
My hand is 3 inches from one wall, and then my
Shut
other
the
one's
fuck
3 inches from the other
Biggs,
wall.
that's 14. We still need 2 more that we need to solidify on before the end of this podcast. Fuck.
Maybe somebody will tell us in another voicemail.
No, we don't have time. We have to get this shit ready to go.
No, I'm saying we could listen to another voicemail. Maybe they give us an idea.
Do you know? Oh, I guess we could listen through some of them. Is there one you had in mind that actually does do that?
No.
Oh.
Bill, give us time
Well,
to,
somebody sent one in literally right now at 4:10 a.m. that says, "Hi, Biggs. Ready for this shit?"
It's from Jack.
Hello boys. I'm using text-to-speech because my microphone is currently in front of my guitar amplifier and I can't be fucked moving it. My name is Jack but my online handle is Jawak. I'm from Australia and I'm calling in because ages ago I started composing a Rice Krispies lo-fi synth thing that I didn't finish. I have a short demo that I'd like to play for you. Probably not going to finish it, but here ya boys go. It's so unfinished I didn't even put the Rice Krispies sample in. I also have a cover of Two Lovely Uncles I'm working on.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. By the way, remember Arby and the Chief? Swa 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 swa. Ha ha memes.
Okay, so that's he wanted to sample the Rice Krispies song into a remix, but that's the part of the song that doesn't have anything to do with the Rice Krispies that he sent to us. I don't know why I'd want to listen to that.
Well,
It's
for
sort
that.
of less impressive without the Rice Krispies part, because then it's
if
just
anything,
random
you should have
music.
just sent us the plain Rice Krispies song.
Or just, again, this is one of those, like, maybe don't send it in. You know? You guys picking up what I'm putting down here?
Sure.
You're lighting your poodles on fire up in here?
Yep.
You're going to the mall after hours with me, if you know what I'm saying?
I can't go to the mall. It's closed.
Let's do one from Frank Zappa. Fuck it. Maybe he'll tell us what to put on the wheel.
Hey, Monkey, calling in from Canada. Just wanted to ask. You mentioned in a podcast episode that you thought that the Loudest Podcast and Sriracha is funnier as a podcast host than you. And I just wanted to ask you, do you still think that's true? Because I don't think it is.
Oh, yeah. I think that both Asterios and Sriracha, however you want to pronounce it, I listen to the Loudest Podcast still, and I think they're both funnier comedians than me. Biggs is probably on the same level as Sriracha, who I think is funnier than Asterios.
I don't know who that is.
That's Asterios' girlfriend.
Okay.
If I had to do a ranking, it would be
Are you saying that a woman is funny?
I would say Sriracha, then Biggs, then Asterios, and then me. That'd be my power rankings. But clearly this guy disagrees. Biggs can't do a ranking because he doesn't know half the people. But I'm guessing I'm guessing I would also be at the bottom even if he was not educated on the other people.
Yeah.
Biggs, these guys
So,
are.
I thought of another idea. For
Okay, I was about to bitch about that because these guys are not giving us any advice.
So another recommendation or suggestion that I keep getting and people are whining over is somehow incorporating hot dog water, hot dogs, and gelatin. So I'm wondering if we just make like a hot dog water Jello cake with hot dogs in it, and we could put other disgusting things.
I
in
mean,
it. But it's an idea.
It's another one of those. Is like, what are we, fucking 12-year-old girls at a slumber party? Oh, we're drinking hot dog water. So gross. What? You fucking think that hot dog water is any worse than the tap I drink every fucking day? I live in Iowa, in the fucking city of Ames. The tap water is probably worse than hot dog water. Water that's been boiled, so all the bacteria's out of it. Oh man, oh, I'm so fucking scared. Oh, it has a slight flavor of beef. Oh, barf. Oh no. Oh, this boiled water with no bacteria slightly has a hint of beef flavor. What am I gonna do, guys? Fucking, we drank from the hose as children, Biggs. In a fucking farm state.
Okay,
There's
I have a better
manure in
idea.
the wells that we're drinking from.
I have no, because you like that. I can't. Nope. That
What?
can't be a thing.
What do I like?
I was gonna say instead of using hot dog water, we could bring back the oysters. But you like oysters. And I'm
Yeah.
not allowing you that luxury.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I still have the can of oysters, and if we're not going to use them on the wheel, and I'm not planning on just eating them, you know, I googled, can cats eat oysters? It says no. I
not.
always Google random foods before I offer them to my cats. Okay, at least I look. Some cats ain't so lucky. They gotta waste one of those 9 lives
And
on these dumbass humans.
Most of the time, the cats just run over and they want to sniff it and then leave. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, they like fish, and I thought, hey, oyster, that lives near fish. They'll probably want this too. Nope, not the case. They don't want oysters. And they don't want peanut butter. Don't give a cat peanut butter.
why not?
It's too fatty. Look at Obesa said. And they won't even like it, evidently.
You can't give me to the cats.
Are you peanut butter?
I'm Mr. Peanut Butter.
We still need
But no, I was too
more
fatty.
options
Wow.
on the wheel. 2 more. 2 more.
We only need 2 more, and we only have like 6 minutes left. What are we gonna do?
I don't know, dude. We are fucked. It's GG no re.
I guess we'll listen to another voicemail and
Oh,
maybe think
God.
more.
Maybe it'll inspire us to think of something disgusting.
Reem Al-Miski.
Greetings, Mumkey and Biggs. It's I, the jokester.
Rated R.
I'm such a fan of the Mumkey and Biggs show. So Mumkey Jones thinks that he can take off his mask for a couple months. Ironic.
I'm gonna do everybody involved a favor and just go ahead and stop this autism right here. My advice would be, if you sound like that kid, maybe wait a few years before you send in a voicemail. What do you think, Biggs? Big fan? Did that inspire you? You want to put shit on the wheel now? Just human shit?
That's so mean.
I don't give a shit. Fuck that guy. His voicemail sucks shit.
To the next voicemail.
Fuck it, I don't care. Make a better voicemail. Jimmy Hopkins, that's the name of the character from Bully, Biggs, Blast of the Past. We should play Bully on our show sometime.
Yeah, we should. I miss that game.
Yeah, they call me John Conquest. I got a 15.5 right here between my legs. So come over here and sit on it, huh? No more ice cream.
Oh no, he died of corona at the end. F in the chat, so sad.
I'm really scratching my brain here. I can't think of any wheel ideas. I think this was a mistake to record at 4 a.m.
You know what, Biggs? If we had 14 of the 16 figured out live on the air, I think that's a pretty good track record considering we sprung this on each other last minute without any warning, and it was both of our fault equally. What I'm trying to say is, over the course of the next few days, we can figure out the next 2 options on our own time. Maybe we'll investigate Walmart if it ever opens back up and see what food is left on the ransacked shelves so that we can make our stupid little YouTube video mocking those who perhaps do not have food and live in famine. And here we are mocking the concept of having such an abundance of food that we can waste 16 different items, saying, oh, look how disgusting food is. We have so much of it. We can buy bad food, gross food on purpose, take a bite and vomit up and throw it in the garbage while these fucking starving children watch at home, Biggs.
I'm going to hate myself for this, but are the pet stores still open?
Yeah, I've been to Petco a whole bunch. Uh-oh. Never mind.
If you want another really gross thing, we could put you know those dead frozen mice that you can buy for your cats or for your snakes?
If they have those at Petco, I haven't seen those.
They usually have them in the coolers.
Like I've never ate a bubonic plague spreading flea-ridden fucking rat before, Biggs. Oh.
So
we live in 11th century Britain, Biggs. I've seen a fucking rat before. Or whatever century the bubonic plague fucked shit up.
I'm gonna stop having ideas.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
I'll leave the planning to you.
How about
show up?
Eat a whole pack of cigarettes. Ain't that funny, guys? Uh-oh. Biggs is smiling like that. That's a great idea. My uncle called that the Sunday morning special when I was growing up, huh, Biggs? That's what you're saying. Your uncle made you eat cigarettes. I hate myself for loving you.
I'm turning to my left,
break free
and
from the things that you do.
I see the wheel is over there, and what some of you might not know is the spokes on the wheel is made out of real nails that we did not cut the ends off of because I forgot. I'm really thinking about taking Mumkey's head and just slamming it into the wheel right now. Just slamming him into the wheel and killing him, and then I will commandeer this show.
Hey, Mumkey and Biggs. Big fan of a show. My name's Jack. you guys actually named 3 Pokemon after me. In your
Whoa!
Pokemon Let's Play.
Oh, it's
Big
this
Jack
Jack.
1, Big Jack 2, and Big Jack 3. Thanks,
Yeah.
Biggs, for that. Shout out to Biggs. Probably doesn't need a shout out in his own show. But you're the man.
Yeah, I do.
You guys ever gonna continue that Let's Play? And you were saying you were gonna get rid of. You spent a whole episode trying to find all the Big Jack Pokemon, trying to get a good one.
Hey, we'll do it.
You were like, "Oh, we're gonna get rid of him because he's not even that good." You better use him to the end if you're even gonna continue.
Hey, don't you worry about it, Jack.
Yeah, I'm Jack.
Yeah, I'm about to jack off.
Representing from UK.
Jack
What was that
fell
like
off a
your
horse.
second most popular
I messed
country
that whole
for
joke
viewers
up.
from? Yeah. I don't know what you guys want in these voicemails. I'm not making a parody song or anything.
Nobody else did either, Jack.
I thought of a question. Oh yeah. I know you guys have watched Breaking Bad. What do you think of the Fly episode?
Never seen it.
Is it boring?
Never seen that show.
Worst episode in the show, or is it like an
I
artistic
lived out my
masterpiece?
own Fly episode
It's a pretty
recently.
controversial.
You lived out your own Fly episode recently? What does that
Mhm.
mean? What happened? You saw a fly
Yeah.
at work?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to ask further questions. I assume it just played out just like on this show. So who did you have a conversation with about your guild? Your boss?
Myself.
Oh, well. So what'd you think of the Fly episode in Breaking Bad, Biggs? He asked you a very specific question to end the
it was
show.
good.
Well, what are you trying to click on? It's over. What? What else?
It can't be over yet.
Why? What else? What do you want? I'm done. It's 4:30 in the morning. What else do you want?
Just more.
More what?
More everything.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The Fly episode.
Is there a specific voicemail you're waiting for, or what?
Not that I can think of.
What the fuck are you doing? Why are you trying to keep it going? You're like, here, let me click on the next voicemail. I'm like, what the fuck? It's over. The show's done. Why are you so excited?
Why am I?
Well, I guess we'll play fucking Souvenir Deer's other fucking voicemail. I'm sure it's just as good.
Yo, what's up, Mumkey and Biggs?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up all the way.
Mumkey, yeah, we getting funky, yeah.
Was this worth it, Biggs? You fucking glad you had to click on this one?
I didn't want to click on this.
What? There's the only one left!
I'm just tired of being asked questions just on the spot, and I don't know how to
You
answer
can't
them.
answer if you like the Fly episode of Breaking Bad on the spot! You've had a decade to think about it!
I said it was good. I don't know what else to say about it.
It's not that funny.
I don't know what else to say.
I heard this thing.
There's a reason why I'm not on Is It Kino. Because unless I'm giving ample time on a question like that,
you guys
I
have
can't
a safe
formulate
night and
a
whatever,
full
but,
response.
you guys, yeah, bye.
What was this voicemail? Start it over.
Okay.
Yo, and Big, it's your boy Comfy. Yeah, we getting funky. Yeah. You know I'm a rapper and I spit them hard bars. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys doing well on this whole virus thingy, I heard people die from it.
Oh God, man.
So I guess if you want to follow us on social media, Twitter / Simeon Jimmy and Bigsington. Is that yours? Link in the description.
Yeah.
If you want to support the show, patreon.com/Mumkey. If you want to support Biggs, what's your Patreon, Biggs?
Fuck, I don't know. Don't even do it.
Bigsington? I guess you got to go buy that real quick.
Yeah, it's something.
Hey, we'll see you next week. Send your voicemails, record them on Vocaroo, and email them to heavysimeon@gmail.com. Anything else for these people?
The Fly episode was good.
See you next time, folks.